I guess we let me get Evan started. All right, I guess we can just talk about our win conditions, I guess.
No, we didn't do scaling. Do you want to start or should I start?
You can go ahead and start.
Okay.
Wait, before you start, was this recorded?
No, it wasn't recorded. You and him wasn't recorded. Okay.
Two-
Are you
that was
fine
perfect.
with Sasuke over Lee?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, you're fine with Sasuke over Lee?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Okay. You're okay with Lee over Neji?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna get you scans for that.
Where do I scale them?
No, this is just my scaling. I'm getting you scans for why that's the case.
Okay.
Okay. You see those 3 scans? So the first scan is direct kanji from Guy commenting on Lee fighting Garth.
Right.
And then the second scan is that direct kanji being translated, literally just being copied and pasted into Google Translate.
Right.
Right? And it says, in other words, it is a high-speed, continuous body technique that cannot even be touched. The answer to overthrowing Neji is his high-speed combo. Sand can never catch up. And then the second scan, it says the hidden lotus. A technique where the user throws away their own body to destroy the enemy that demonstrated speed and power that even surpassed the gentle fist. Oh.
Okay.
I think that it's the key to being Neji. And we know that it's speed and power surpasses the gentle fist. And we know that given, like, in this statement about the hidden lotus, it's made about the Gaara fight. So we know that the hidden lotus would just beat Neji. So why wouldn't Lee be over Neji?
So the reason why I think this is because A, guy doesn't know all of Neji's techniques. The tuning exam was alluding to
He's his teacher. Ten knows all of Neji's techniques. Why wouldn't Guy?
bro, Hiyashi didn't even know all of Neji's techniques.
Neji doesn't like Hiyashi. Hates him.
Hey, I'm just saying. If Neji wasn't showing his main clan members, I'm pretty sure he was only just showing Tintin.
Why would he tell his main clan members when he hates them? He hates them. He literally was like, I hate them. You're the ones who killed my father. All that stuff.
Well, I think the only reason why he showed Tintin is because she was throwing weapons at his rotation. So really, she'd be the only one to properly test it out.
Why wouldn't Guy be also the one to test it out later? Guy is
Do you have
stronger.
anything to prove that he would tell Guy?
Okay.
Because as far as we're concerned, he's just been
We know
secretive.
that Guy knows enough about Neji to make this statement about the hidden lotus. Why wouldn't he know about, like, Neji's power?
Oh, I want to know why Neji would tell them.
Hmm?
But besides that, there was 30 days of training.
Okay. Well,
In that 30 days of training, Naruto went from getting his ass knocked around by Kiba to being relative.
Base Naruto is still getting beat up by Kiba. Not Kiba, Neji. All he learns is the ability to control his Ninetales, and even after just beating
He got a
Neji,
massive boost from that, though.
yeah. But even after that, after he just beat Neji, he then looks at Sasuke with Chidori and is completely stunned. Like, he's just like, what is this?
Yeah, it's a cool, shocking move. Thing is, when Naruto was fighting Gaara, when Naruto was fighting Biju Gaara, he was actually relative to Sasuke when they were both fighting.
That was Mental Amp Naruto. What?
But Gaara, hey, I got a good scan for you.
Yeah, that's Mental Amp Naruto. That's not the one that scales to Neji.
Before the wait. Naruto was relative to Sasuke when
What?
Gaara. I got the scans for this.
What? Okay.
So this was when Sasuke needed to whip out his Sharingan. Gaara was going too fast.
Talking about
You see?
transform Gara?
Yeah, transform Gaara.
Yeah, Naruto's mental amp.
Oh no, I got a good scan for you on that one. I know he's mental amp. I know he gets 2 mental amps in that fight. There was the first one, then there was the one where he got all those clones, right?
He can be partially mental amp before, if there's any instance before that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that Naruto, the one
Yeah,
before, who was
exactly.
partially mental amped, he
Yep.
was relative with Sasuke. And the reason why I'm showing these skins specifically is I'm trying to make it clear that Sasuke needed his Sharingan out. Because you remember he was being on base
React
Gaara with
transform
his.
Gara. Yes, he needs a Sharingan.
Yeah, yeah. This is important because
Okay.
when he was beating on base Gaara, he didn't even have a Sharingan, right?
Yeah.
And he's saying in
Yeah.
this one instance that he wouldn't be able to dodge out when Gaara had his arm and his tail out. And by the time Naruto was fighting him, Gaara was even more transformed.
Yeah,
He,
that Naruto's mental amp.
yeah, I got a good scan for you here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Neji over Sasuke here.
Okay.
Might even get his speed up there too.
Okay.
Trust me, Gaara had a good ass statement. I love
Just
this.
scan, bro. What scan are you referring to?
All right, so Naruto attacks with few clones.
Yeah,
You
what
remember
happened?
he was doing all that. Then he gets a hit. Then all right, let me
Yeah, he
put this
gets
up.
one hit. Okay.
Yeah, he gets one hit.
What is
Sasuke himself got a hit too. So
Sasuke got way more hits. Hit him with the Chidori.
he got
Tore
2
through him.
hits.
No, he tore through him with the Chidori.
He tore through the one arm on a weaker Gaara. Gaara was constantly getting stronger. He was more
Okay, that's
transformed at this
fine.
point.
Naruto tags him and does nothing. He then just gets no diffed after this.
No, Gaara couldn't move after that.
What? Okay, what chapter is this? What are you talking about?
Wait, hold on, let me just show this. When Naruto did that thing, you already know what happened. Gaara's ass blew up. Then Gaara said,
Okay, obviously this is in a peculiarly, like this isn't a weird place. He's actually attacking his internals, which you can't train your internals.
hey, he still tagged him.
Yeah, he tagged
And
his
he's
internals.
still not, and he still
Okay,
stunned him.
do I
Gaara
need
couldn't
to
move
explain
after
why
this.
this is an off guard?
All right, now here's a scan of Gaara putting
Okay, are you
Naruto
fine with this being off guard?
off guard. No, it's not
Okay,
off guard because Naruto
so
is doing a complete and
okay,
total rush on
So
him.
you do realize that Gara is like fighting the clones, and then after this, he does not expect Naruto to come up from behind to just poke him in the butt. Like who expects that? Naruto's whole thing is being completely unpredictable. That's why he's able to attack people stronger than him because he's unpredictable and will do things that the enemy does not predict and getting them off guard. So
All
why?
right, that's good, but
So is this
why would
off guard?
Naruto doing a direct assault towards him count as an off guard feat?
Okay,
He
so he's doing
literally
a
saw
direct
Naruto throw himself behind him.
yeah, he's doing a direct assault, and then Naruto goes behind, right, and attacks him in the butt, which is not a traditional move. No one expects that. That's kind of the whole point of Naruto's combat style in part 1, is to be off guard, is to off guard people continuously.
This is an off guard feat, though. Naruto straight up ran up on him.
Okay, that's
Like
smart.
Gaara perceived the attack right there.
Yeah. It's fine if he perceives it. That doesn't dismiss the fact that it would still be off guard. Gaara's still not like fully understanding what's going to happen, as he does not expect Naruto to like damage him in the butt.
Um, hey guys, look at the skin I just posted with Naruto throwing himself.
Yeah,
Then
and
he made a
Gaara
shadow
reacts.
clone to throw himself behind. I wouldn't call that off guard. That's just being outplayed.
What? Yeah, no, Gaara reacts. What are you talking about? Look.
He gets stabbed in the ass.
What order are these scans?
I'm trying to get to the point. No, I'm trying to make it clear that Naruto didn't off guard him. He literally threw himself at Gaara
Okay,
and
isn't
poofed the clone right behind
Naruto
him.
protecting Sasuke at this point? Yes or no?
Well, yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
yes or no. Answer the question. Is
Yes.
Naruto okay?
Yeah,
So why is
Sasuke
he
is down
mental
on the
amped?
ground.
Why isn't he mental amped then?
Oh, yeah, he's mental amped.
Okay, so why does it scale back to Neji?
So look at the scan right above here
Why does
when
it
he
no
says, "Come on and fight me.
answer
Show
my
me the
question.
powers like the time you defeated the Hyuga."
I don't care. Answer my question. Why does it scale back to Neji?
You just saw it. No, I'm just reading it
Why
for
does
you.
the scale to Neji if
When
Naruto is
Naruto
mental
is
amped?
fighting for Sakura's life and Sasuke's life, Gaara says, "Come on and fight me. Show your powers like the time you defeated that Hyuga. I will crush those powers."
Okay.
He's saying Naruto with his Nine Tails
Yeah,
power
he's
is
talking about
still
the Nine
above this
Tails ability.
Naruto.
He's saying, come show me the
And
Nine
Neji
Tails
was
ability.
equal to that.
No, Gaara is saying use the Nine Tails. It doesn't necessarily mean Naruto's at the same level that he was. You don't know that. He's
That's
mental amped here.
exactly what that's
No,
exactly what Gaara is saying.
I'm not done. Naruto is mental amped here. So this would not scale back, and you cannot prove it would scale back.
It does scale back. I
Why?
can't prove the second mental amp where he does 1,000 clones, but I can prove this one because Gaara is specifically stating this one is not the power
No,
he used to defeat Neji.
he's talking about the Nine Tails. He's telling Naruto
Yeah,
to use
yeah,
the
yeah.
Nine
He
Tails.
is explicitly saying that Naruto's Nine Tails amp is better than the shit he's bringing out right now.
What? Okay, prove that. What are you talking about?
Bro, the scan's like right above the one I just posted.
What order are these scans?
It's the same
Also,
chapter.
that could just be because Guard doesn't think Naruto's at full power, but he can just be mental amped past that point. But he doesn't think Naruto's at full power because he's not using the Nine Tails.
How does that make sense?
Okay. If Gaara, who is mentally insane at this point, right?
Right?
He can't really like understand things fully right now. Correct? Okay. So he can just not
I wouldn't
understand
quite
that
say that.
Naruto. Hold on. He can just not understand that Naruto at this point is stronger than he was against Neji without using the Nine Tails, but because Gar is in Ooga Booga mode, he just doesn't see no red tail. He's not stronger.
Or it could just be weaker, and Gar was explicitly saying
Okay,
that
yeah, he
Naruto
could be.
until.
I don't
Well,
care.
well, wait. Would you say this? Well, would you say this then? I'm trying to prove that Gara knows what he's talking about. Naruto's weaker than he was against Neji. Would you say that Naruto's chakra right now is stronger than the Kyuubi's chakra?
I don't care. I don't see
It's
how
very
this is stronger.
important to your point because Gara is really like stomping on your point right now. He's saying, "Show me the strength that you used to defeat the Hyuga." Like, would you say that
Yeah, he's
Naruto's
using that. He doesn't see that. He's confused because he doesn't see that. That's what he's telling him. Bring that out.
Gara was there? He watched Naruto
Yes.
fight
Yeah,
Neji.
when Gara was there, Gara was sane or semi-sane. Here, he's completely insane and delusional.
That wouldn't wait. That's not a good point, bro.
Why
That
not?
doesn't make
I
sense
literally just said
because Gara was
because
literally
Gara
there with
sees
his
the.
eyes. He's
Okay, no,
fighting
no,
Naruto with
no,
his
no,
little
no, no.
mental amp right now
Listen to me.
To protect
Let me
Sakura and
explain this one
Sasuke,
more time.
and he's saying, "Show me that power that you used to defeat Hyuga."
Let me explain this again.
This
Let me.
Naruto who is relative to
Okay,
Sasuke, at least he
let me
got tags
explain
on
this
Gara.
again. Let me explain this again. Okay. So Gara, who is not mentally sane, which you were fine with,
Yes.
right now, he's not mentally sane. He remembers Naruto using the Nine Tails. He remembers seeing that power, but he just does not have to fully understand that this Naruto can just be stronger than then because he's mental amped, right? And Gaara's saying, "Let me see that power," because he doesn't think Naruto's going all out because he's not seeing the red chakra. But he can just understand, but he just doesn't have to like perceive that Naruto is actually stronger than he was back then.
That I can't see that making any sense,
Why?
bro.
Why?
Like he saw Naruto fight Neji.
I don't
He
care if
is
he
currently
saw it.
fighting Naruto with his slight
I'm
mental
saying
amp right
Gaara.
now, and
I'm
he is
saying
making the
Gaara is not
assertion
in the
that
right
this is
frame.
not the power you used to fight
Okay.
Hyuga. You are
Yeah.
weaker right
That's
now.
not the power, aka the Nine Tails. He's
Why
not
would this
using the Nine
wait?
Tails.
What demonstrates that Naruto fighting Gaara right here with a slight mental lamp? We're talking about the one
You
before the
conceded
one
to that.
with the
We're not
1,000 clones.
backtracking. You conceded to it. We're not
Conceded
backtracking.
to what?
You said he was mental lamped.
I said he got 2 mental lamps.
Yes, and this is one of them.
We're on his first one, and Gaara's saying
Yes,
this shit
this
is
is
weaker
one
than
of
what
them.
you used to fight Neji. And I'm
Mhm.
fighting you right now. He's fighting him right now. Why would his
Okay.
just because he's crazy, he's still lust for battle. I think
That's
he has
fine.
complete competence when it comes to fighting. His mind
Yeah,
is
but
in the
you
right
just
spot.
cannot prove that. You just cannot prove that.
Bro, his mind is completely in the right spot when it comes to fighting.
Prove that.
Sasuke throws shuriken at him. He throws him, spits him back at him at fire. He knows what he's doing when
Yeah.
he's fighting right now.
Okay. Yeah. He can have
So
a
why
battle.
would he? So why would he make a statement
Okay.
that
He can have a
Naruto is
battle.
weaker than he was against Neji?
Let me respond. He can have a battle instinct, but he doesn't have to have the correct problem-solving knowledge to fully understand that this Naruto is still stronger than QB Naruto, and because he just doesn't see QB Naruto out, he is confused. He's like, what is this? Because this Naruto still isn't doing anything, right? So he's just confused on like why he isn't going all out right now. But he doesn't think. But this Naruto can just still be stronger, and Naruto can just, Gaara can just lack the problem solving knowledge. Just because he's able to like block Sasuke a little bit doesn't really mean much because it's a different type of intelligence than the problem solving it takes to do this.
Their assumption that Naruto is
I'm not
weaker and
assuming
Gaara
anything.
is
This
wrong
is reasoning.
is
No, this
because
is
he's just a
reasoning
little
based on
crazy.
logic.
Logically
He's
speaking,
not
he saw
saying
Naruto, bro. Logically speaking, he saw Naruto fight. He's fighting a mentally amped Naruto right now, and he's
Mhm.
just saying, Naruto, come
Okay,
fight
what
me
what
like you
am I
fought
telling
the
you?
Hyuga. He was
Like,
able to tell that Naruto was way faster when he was fighting Gaara, when he's fighting Neji. He went from
okay,
having used multiple clones that couldn't physically touch Neji to he's
I
just
feel like I
basically
already
speeding
explained.
him.
Okay, I feel like I already explained it, so we can just move on. All right, you just repeated yourself, so we can just move on. Okay.
Bro, it's because you're not. I'm trying to understand why Gar would be wrong here. What feat does Naruto show
I
specifically
don't need
that
to
he's
bring you a feat. I
stronger in this
don't need
mental
to
amp?
bring you a feat. I don't need to explain a
You
feat.
do because you have to disprove Gaara's statement.
No, I
Gaara is
don't. I can
specifically
just
saying,
provide
Naruto, you are
I can
weaker
just
than when you
provide
were
another
fighting Neji.
interpretation. Yeah, I can just provide another interpretation on why that statement is the case. On why that statement means what I say it is. And as
Like
long
I
as I
just posted
provide
a
a basic
scan.
hold on.
Naruto went from
As
having to
long as I
throw
provide a
dozens of
basic
clones at Neji, he
interpretation, I'm
couldn't
fine.
physically touch him, to just having himself, a singular body, was able to tie with Neji in speed. But yet Naruto has to use multiple clones with Gaara, and he's
Yep, that doesn't.
basically relative to Sasuke.
Wait,
If
what
he
did you just
was
say?
stronger than he was, listen, if he was stronger fighting well, you're saying if he was as strong as he was fighting Neji with the QB amp, he wouldn't need so many clones to physically do anything to Gaara. He'd just be so much faster.
You don't know that. Okay. So it can just be the case that Gar is just over Neji.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Gaara's
Okay,
over
if Gar
Neji,
is over Neji,
Naruto, and
okay, if
Sasuke.
Gar is
He's
over
over all three of
Neji,
them. It doesn't really matter
okay,
if he's over all of them.
if Gar is over Neji, then like, what is like? That's why Naruto needed to use clones because Gar is over Neji.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
so
does
the
Gaara
whole
being
point in
over
that.
Neji mean? Like it's fine, but it doesn't really prove
Okay,
anything. He
so
was
that
over
that
Naruto,
ultimately
Neji,
isn't
and
going to prove
Gaara.
nothing.
I mean Naruto, Neji, and Sasuke.
Okay, so
Doesn't really help us get anywhere.
it does because your claim was, well, Naruto needed to use multiple clones for
He
Gar.
needed to use
Well,
he needed to use the QB chakra
yeah,
against
hold
Gaara.
on, hold on,
He
hold on.
needed to use the QB chakra against Gaara. Let's make that clear.
Okay, yeah, he needed to use it against. He needed to get another mental lamp and then use QB Chakra against Gar.
Okay.
Okay, so then you can't backscale it, right? Do you understand that?
I can't backscale it. What do you mean by I can't backscale?
Okay, so because this Naruto could be stronger than the one you have, you can't backscale it.
He's not stronger.
Okay, I already provide reasoning why he would be.
And I already provided mine. Gaara just said he's not strong. He's not
Okay.
strong.
I explained why that statement could still exist and Naruto could still not be stronger. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I will say this. Well, actually, I do got a good statement here. I think we
So
can
you
sell
bringing
this.
something up?
I think I can sell
Hold
this with
on.
how Naruto
Are
uses
you
the nine tail chakra. We
processing?
can settle this. Check this
Are
out.
you okay?
You know how Naruto can only use the nine tails chakra when he's really low on his normal chakra due to Jiraiya training?
Yeah, I don't think you know that, but sure.
Wait, you agree with me or do I have to put a scan?
I don't care. That's fine.
Okay, so when Naruto uses up his chakra, he has to use the nine tails chakra, which means any type of resolve or mental amp he gets, it can't boost his base. He's pretty much
Can't
just
prove
using
that.
whatever the
Can't
nine
prove
tails is
that.
giving
You
him.
just cannot prove that. You cannot prove that.
Wait, he's out of chakra. So
Okay.
what from
You
his
don't. Okay.
natural
Let me explain
being
it.
can enhance what
Let
he's
me
using?
explain it. Let me explain it to you like this, right? Okay. What if? Okay. What if it's the case that the Karama chakra taking over is reliant on the fact of like how much percentage of chakra Naruto has left? Because we see in the final valley that Naruto's obviously stronger. That Naruto's obviously stronger, right? And
Right.
Kurama's still able to take control despite him not being low on chakra, right? Okay.
Right, but I think that's a different transformation because he's taken over through hatred and not Naruto calling for him. So
Naruto's
I think
not in
that's a
hate
different
mode.
transformation.
Naruto's not in hate mode. He's trying to bring back Sasuke.
No, he's hateful right now.
No, he's
He's
trying to
he's
protect his
very
friends.
emotional.
He's trying to protect his friends. It's fine if he's emotional. He's just not in hate mode. He's trying to
No,
protect his friends.
When the QB take well, the difference between Naruto axing the nine tails for chakra and the QB taking over through hatred is the QB's power is just constantly leaking out. Naruto's
Okay, so
not
it can
just
be
borrowing
constantly
anything.
okay, so it can be constantly leaking out
Yeah, he's
when
slowly getting stronger. 0 tails to 1 tails.
okay,
This
okay.
shit that
So
in the training exams, he just asking for a little bit of chakra. He does it 3 times, and
okay,
it
yeah, that's fine.
gets
Okay, so he can ask
shorter
so he
each
can just
time.
ask it for chakra, so why is it dependent on the fact that it needs to be low then?
That's just what Jiraiya said. It's like, well, I
Okay,
can give you the
then
scans.
Jiraiya just doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, that's just how it worked. Every
Okay,
time
then
Naruto called for the
Jiraiya
Nine Tails, he
okay,
was
if
poof from
Naruto just
chakra.
needs to ask Kurama for chakra, then Jiraiya just
Maybe
doesn't
I
know
can
what
just
he's
give you
talking
one
about.
scan.
Okay, no. Listen to me. If Naruto all
No,
he needs to
this one's
do
not right.
is ask Naruto for chakra, then why does it matter?
You said what?
Okay,
Wait, say that
yeah.
one more time.
Listen, I don't care about these scans. I don't think
No,
they're
say that
real.
one more time. Now I'm
Okay.
trying to prove to you that
If
Naruto could only
Jiraiya,
call it when he was low on chakra.
okay. If
Shit, I used up all my
Jiraiya,
chakra with the Kage Bujin.
yeah,
And
and
then
then he gets
the scan
mentioned.
right above, you see his Nine Tails eyes start coming in.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. He's no. Him being out of chakra. Okay, let me explain it like this, right? He doesn't necessarily need to use. He doesn't need to be out of chakra to use the nine tails chakra, right? He doesn't. Does that make
If he
sense?
wants to call it, he does.
No, he doesn't. He can just ask for a chakra. Like he can just talk to it freely. He doesn't
He
really
wasn't that
need
skilled
to.
with it.
Okay, okay. You do know he can just talk to it whenever he wants, right? He can just speak to it.
Whenever he wants?
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but I was rereading through it. It looked like he only talked to Kurama when he was just
Yes,
out of
but he
chakra.
doesn't want to talk to Kurama, but he can do it whenever he wants to.
Okay, but
Okay. If he
for the
can talk,
purposes
hold
of
on.
this, he only does it when he thinks he's out of
Okay.
chakra.
Yeah, that's fine. So that means he doesn't need to be out of chakra.
All right, yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so if he doesn't need to be out of chakra, then what is this whole thing about?
This whole thing about is when you're saying a mental amp, Naruto bringing out his full power, his full natural power. Like when he summoned 1,000 clones, he was using his own chakra there. I'm saying the QB amp must be steady because he's only using Kurama's chakra.
Why? Why
He
does it
doesn't
have
have
to be
anything
steady?
else. He
Why
doesn't
does
have
it have to
anything
be
else of his
steady?
own
Why
to
can't
add.
it be more? Why can't it be more than last time? Also, why does this circle
I don't
back?
know what it is, but they keep on
Why
getting
does this
shorter
circle
every
back?
time he uses it.
Why does this circle back to Naruto not being as strong than he was against Neji?
Because I'm saying if the power up is steady, that means every time he uses it. Well, I'm saying if the power up is steady, it's stronger than his normal chakra, which would mean Neji is equal to QB Naruto.
No, okay. He's only equal to the QB Naruto that fought Neji. He's not relative to any other form of Naruto. Because and you don't know that it doesn't amp his base. Because from what we've seen, every single mental amp has just amped him.
I like your power was relying on chakra,
Okay. It can be, right?
right?
But the mental amp can just be amping his body. So we don't know. You can't prove that the Karama chakra is still relative.
I can't prove that it's relevant.
No, you can't prove that Gara fight Chakra Naruto is relative to Neji fight.
He doesn't physically fight. He just summons Gamabunta.
Okay, so he's not relative. He's not relative then.
He's not relative to which
Gara,
Naruto?
all he does is summon Gamabunta. He doesn't do anything else.
Yeah, he can't beat Gara.
Okay, so what's the point of this?
The point is, this mentally amped Naruto is still relative or around what Sasuke is. And Gaara's calling the Nine Tails
Why?
chakra stronger than it.
Why is Naruto okay?
He's able to tag
Chakra
Gaara.
relative.
He's able
I
to
already
immobilize Gaara.
explained why this Naruto wouldn't scale.
All right, now check this out. Sasuke, he landed 2 Shidoris on Gaara, right?
Okay. Yes.
And here's the thing. That Sasuke too, you can call him hatred amped.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Makes him stronger than when he was. This makes him stronger than he was when he was fighting base Gaara. And Naruto
Okay,
is still relative to
doesn't.
this Sasuke who is hatred
That
amped.
doesn't matter. This I already explained why this Naruto would be mental amp. Would be
Yeah, he's
stronger than
mental.
Neji.
Yeah, we agree that he's mental amped.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Gaara
It
is
would be
saying,
stronger than he is against Neji.
Naruto, you were strong with the Nine Tails chakra.
Hey,
I
I
saw you fight.
already
I'm fighting
explained
you
it.
right
I
now. You were
already.
stronger with the Nine Tails chakra.
Do you want me to explain this to you one more time, and then we can move on?
Bro, I heard your
We're going in
explanation. I
circles.
just can't
We're
agree with
going
it.
in circles.
Gaara is
You saying you
crazy,
can't agree?
so now his
You
judgment doesn't
saying
work.
you can't agree doesn't matter. It doesn't add anything. So let me
I don't
explain.
see a feat that even. I don't even see a feat that makes this. Makes what you say the right
I
thing.
don't need to bring a. I don't need to bring a feet. Let me just explain.
I mean,
This
you
to
need to
one more
bring a
time.
feat when Gaara
No,
is
I
making a
don't. Oh my
statement like
god!
that.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Let me explain this to you one more time. Okay. Gara, who is not sane right now, can just not have the problem-solving skills necessary to tell the difference between this Naruto and that Naruto. And since he only sees no red chakra, he can just think that he's not at full power. But in reality, he can be stronger. Okay? And because Gara is still heavily over this Naruto, he just wouldn't be able to tell the difference because he's still just beating them both up anyway. Okay?
Because he doesn't see any glowing.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how fast Naruto's going, how strong he's attacking, he's just
Yes,
glowing.
because Gar's
That's it.
like I said, Gar's combination of being heavily above him and not being sane, he wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
You want to be able to tell the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't see that, bro.
Okay, you can't just say that.
I mean, I can. It's not like Naruto shows a feat of him being better.
Okay. That's fine.
All
Y'all
right.
fucking debating?
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so do you have anything else? Because I don't think you contested Sasuke over Lee over Neji.
Well, since I put a weaker Naruto than his QB self relative to a Sasuke who's hatred amped, he let off 2 Shidoris, which was around his limit. So he was basically at his full power, and Naruto is still relative to that. with his
Wait,
slight
what does
mental imp.
Naruto do? Okay. What does this Naruto do that makes him relative to Sasuke, actually?
He actually gets a tag on Gaara with
Okay,
with
Sasuke
little
tagged
pain.
Gaara multiple times, though.
He tags him twice.
Okay, no. He
He
tags him
tagged
with
the
the
slightly
Chidori.
weaker Gaara twice.
He
Gaara
tags
was more
okay, no,
transformed when
no,
Naruto
no.
got him.
This is what Sasuke does. He tags him with the Chidori,
Yes.
and then he tags him with the Fireball Jutsu, and can then dodge him later.
No, I think
All
he
Naruto does,
smacked the fireball jutsu.
all Naruto does is off guard Gaara.
Bro, running up to him is not an off guard.
Okay, like I said before, Gaara was not expecting an attack in the fucking ass. So why would
Bro,
he be on guard?
Would
bro,
that shit
check
would
this out.
hurt.
Check this out. This is why what you just said is not off guard feat. If I see someone running up to me and he
Okay, you're not
quickly
Gaara.
dashes
You're not
right
Gaara.
behind me and
You're
punches
not
me in the
Gaara.
back, that is not off guard. The nigga just
No,
outplayed me.
no,
He just
no.
sped through me.
That's a false. Okay, that's a false equivalent.
That's exactly what happened,
No,
bro.
it is. Okay.
Like
So
you guys can
Gaara,
see,
Gaara,
like you guys want me to
Gaara.
post the scans in order. That's exactly what happened. That is not
Talking
off
for
guard.
1 second. Let me speak. Jesus. So if Gaara is fighting the clones in front of him, right? He's
Right?
fighting the clones in front of him, and then he just sees one Naruto for some reason go behind him and then attack him in the butt. Why would he be expecting that? You also have to consider that this literally does no damage while the Chidori just rips through him.
Wait, are you telling me if someone goes behind me, I'm supposed to expect to not
No,
get hit?
Gaara is presupposed with the clones right now.
Yeah, but
And
you
then
just said
after,
that he
and then
saw the Naruto go
he goes
behind him.
behind him,
He
and
saw
Gaara,
that Naruto.
hold on, and Gaara doesn't realize that what Naruto is doing until Naruto basically has the kunai right there. And since Gaara isn't really fully sane, he can't detect these things.
So he's off guard because he saw a dude go behind him and he got hit. But I wasn't expecting to get hit. I know we're fighting right now, but he got behind me and he hit me. I wasn't expecting that, so it's off guard.
You're not Gaara. You're not listening to the things that I would add to the fact that Gaara is in this specific situation.
Bro, he sees the Naruto go behind him. That's the problem.
Where does he see Naruto go behind him?
Did I post the whole thing? Let me make sure real quick. I want to just clear this. Some of this shit's gonna have to get deleted.
You need to post the scans in order.
I'll delete some, then I'll put it in order. Mm. Oh wow, that's a blitz. All right, I posted in order.
Okay, so yeah, what? He doesn't even look at Naruto until
Yeah, that's a blitz. Well, actually, that might be worse. That's a blitz.
No, he doesn't even look at Naruto until after the kunai is right there.
Bro, he does the smack and Naruto just twirls.
No, he doesn't even. Okay, no. Naruto, okay, he jumps over him, right?
Right?
And then Gaara doesn't even look at Naruto until after the kunai is right there.
Okay.
Okay, so this is off guard.
That's a blitz.
What? He doesn't even know he's there.
Bro, he threw himself at him. Just because
No,
Gaara
no,
couldn't pay attention to him, just because Gaara couldn't pay attention to him doing the Shao Kahn, he gets hit. That's a blitz still.
He threw himself, right? He threw himself.
Okay.
And then afterward, he doesn't even know Naruto's behind him, right? Because he still thinks he's fighting. He thinks he's fighting the real Naruto until
Naruto even has time to explain 1,000 years of death.
Oh, okay. What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means it's a blitz. This man got behind him. This man threw himself at him.
Why does him speaking mean it's a blitz?
He threw himself at him, evaded the
Marcus, I'm
swipe, got
having
behind him,
fun.
and
Leave me
said 1,000
alone.
years of
Jesus
death.
Christ. What were you saying?
He threw himself at Gara. He shadow clone blitzed him, got behind him, shouted 1,000 years of death, and poked him in the ass
Okay, I already explained. So, like, I just said, like, him
with a
saying it
paper
wouldn't mean
bomb.
anything.
It does make him relative to Sasuke, because that's a stronger Gara
No,
right
it
there.
wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
Sasuke gets 2 tags with a Chidori, and Naruto is still able to immobilize him with a kunai bomb.
Okay, I really don't care because I think I've already explained
So
why he
Naruto
was
could have
off guard.
practically done that twice.
Okay.
That still makes him relative to Sasuke.
No, it
They
wouldn't make
both
him
tagged.
relative to
He
Sasuke.
tagged the stronger Gara.
Okay,
Gara only
I
had
don't
1 arm and a
care.
tail.
It's how he tags the strong. That would allow him to
Wait, would
scale.
you agree that throughout a Biju state, you get stronger the more tails you get? Stronger faster?
Sure. I don't think it's
So
the
when it
reason why.
Naruto tagging Gara, a more transformed one, a one that's full body, while Sasuke fought one with a tail and an arm.
I never
Wouldn't
said which
Naruto
one.
tagging him make him relative to Sasuke?
No, he tagged. Okay, that's how
A
he tagged.
serious tag. It's a serious tag.
No, it's how he tagged Gara. That matters.
Straight up running up to him
Okay, that's
like
not what
Sasuke
happened.
did.
That's not what happened. I'm just gonna move on now. Are you done with this?
Well, what is the thing you're trying to say with this?
Okay, I just said
What
it
you're
was
trying
off
to
guard.
discredit defeat? Is that what's going on here?
I said it was off guard, so it wouldn't scale.
It doesn't scale because Gar got outplayed? I've never
No,
heard that one, bro.
it's no, it doesn't scale to a speed because Naruto did a specific plan that allowed him to be himself in this position.
That's how
But
Naruto fights.
okay.
He uses shadow clones to make himself relative to people.
Yeah.
That's how he fights.
No, he's not relative to Gara. He only off guard.
No, we're not talking about relative to Gara. We're talking relative to Sasuke.
Yeah, he's not relative to Sasuke.
Gara
because
doesn't matter. He's
no,
stronger than everyone here.
in the matter that you scaled him, right? He wouldn't
Right?
scale here because it's off guard. Okay.
It's off guard. So if Sasuke jumped right behind Gara, then hit him with the Chidori, that's off guard? Because that's the
Don't
same
care.
logic.
I really don't care because my scale wasn't dependent on Sasuke scaling him.
Oh, okay. Apparently, it's off guard if I throw myself at someone and quickly fake him out and get him from behind.
Yeah, you literally
Okay,
just
that's
said
an off
wait.
guard. That's a new one, bro. I'll say that.
Okay. You cool with that?
Nope. Saying Naruto's relative to Sasuke.
Hold on
Clearly.
then.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. Do you have anything else? Because you didn't contest. You didn't really contest Sasuke over Lee over Ned. So my scaling kind of just went through.
That's not relevant. That's not relevant. The only person who's relevant here is scaling Gara. It's the most direct source. This is after the 1 month of training. Anything that happened 30 days ago is irrelevant. Naruto, Sasuke, Neji, as far as we're concerned, they got way stronger.
Already conceded to it, so you can't really backtrack.
I can see it though. What?
You said let me just get into my scaling that would put Neji over him. You didn't really touch it.
I didn't touch it.
No.
I did. Gara basically said it. He said, Naruto,
Yeah.
your Nine Tails chakra is better than this. Neji was relative to it.
Clown, did he like contest my scaling outside of what we just did?
No. Just
Okay.
go ahead, just get
No.
this shit on, bro.
Okay. So that means
You
there's
guys
nothing
are going in
else left.
circles right now,
Okay, so
bro.
that means there's nothing left. Do you have anything else?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't say that. Keep a good mood.
Nigga, shut up.
The fuck?
I'm sorry.
Keep the
You
coke
niggas were going in
deep in your
circles for like
throat.
20
Don't be
minutes.
speaking again.
Hang on.
Mm,
Wait, do you
for
have anything
real.
else?
Have anything else? Did I just say
Balls.
my win condition? What did I just say how I think the battle would go?
It's not really relevant. Like if you scaled him stronger and faster, I don't care. It doesn't.
Shit, I'll put him. Yeah, I'll put him faster than Sasuke.
Okay.
Or fast ass Sasuke.
Wait, was this whole thing just speed?
Since he was boxing with it.
Didn't even.
Well,
you
yeah,
didn't even
trying to
scale
get his speed. Yeah, I'm trying to get them relative.
Did you even scale?
Because Neji doesn't do much. The only person he fought was Naruto and QB
You
Naruto.
didn't even scale AP. This was just speed. This was just about.
AP is irrelevant. Gentle Fist bypasses durability. It's irrelevant.
Okay, so you're just gonna say he blitzes him with. Okay, what if Sasuke just like blocks? What if it has to work to the case that he has to hit them in a vital place? Because we see like Hinata and Neji, like when they're blocking each other, it doesn't do anything.
No, it does.
And we see
Neji was
okay,
Neji
and
was. Well, I can put the scan. Neji was
and we see
deactivating her
that
chakra
Naruto-
points the whole time.
Hold on. No, he like Neji has to hit her in specific places. He can't just like hit her somewhere random and then just negate her.
No, he can. He can just hit her wherever he wants. Gentle
No.
Fist can go through organs.
Oh, okay. That's not
Like, you
listening.
want me to put the skin? Like, he doesn't specifically have to
Okay.
hit a chalk point. He can just attack organs.
I just don't care.
Like, you remember when he poked her in the heart?
Oh, okay, sure. I don't care.
All right, let me just post the scans since
I literally
apparently,
said you don't need to post. Okay.
I mean, the Gentle Fist is important. You can't just downplay it. He just has to do grazes.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, not to mention, he was tagging Hinata multiple times, and Jonin couldn't tell he was doing it. That's how fast his striking speed was in the scan I just put.
Can we end this, please? Can we just end it now? Kind of bored. Okay, Clown, can you give your judgment now?
This shit was ass, but I'll just give it a NightFLame.